having perfect separates and pieces that just go with everything. Take a look at this. This is the knit crepe ankle pant that Marla brings us. Big, big customer pick. It's a really unique fabric. It's super soft, plenty of stretch on this, but it's nice to have a knit pant that keeps its shape, that's easy and comfortable to wear. It's got this great little slit down at the bottom, so it's also very fashionable. If you wanna get this one, we have 4 colors for you. This is your seagrass. We also have it in cloud. This is what Kenya has on with that 2-piece of the layering tanks and then this great topper, kimono topper over top. So we do have the cloud available. This is a really beautiful color, Marla, your olive gray. It really is that perfect in between of if you want the earth tones with that little olive tinge to it, but then the gray means you can easily pair that back with your black colors or your classic grays, taupes, anything in the lineup. I think looks really gorgeous with those. And then of course we have your classic black. They're 27.5 inches long on the inseam. You can machine wash and dry this. It's extra small through 3X, but this is another great one that you just pull right on. So you feel like you could be putting on a yoga pant, but you look so classy and put together in this great knit crepe fabrication. So
you know,
really a winner.
I don't have that. Can you put the seagrass with the color poncho I have on?
Sure.
I think those two would be phenomenal together.
Look at that.
I don't have every single thing here at home, but I have to tell you something. Yeah, see, look how beautiful that is,
great.
Right? This is this tonality that I keep talking about how to give yourself that sort of classy, elegant European look effortlessly. The effortless part is the American part. The styling is, after 20 years of living in Paris, I think you kind of get some clues. Or else you have not opened your eyes. This little pant I love because of the fabric. What Flatter Fit is to MarlaWynne collection, this is to WynneLayers. We have sold in the 4 years that we've been doing, 2017, 18, 19, 20, in the 3.5 years that we've been doing layers, to give you an idea of how fabulous this pant is. In the 3 years that we've been doing this pant, we have sold as many of these as in the 8 years I've been selling Flatter Fit.
Wow, really?
Yeah, and there's a reason for it. By the way, the reorder on these, I mean, this is the first time we've brought you this little front seam with a slit. Almost 90% of these pants are reorders. They just keep getting reordered, and there's a reason for it. This is a proprietary fabric, which I had milled for me. The first time we did it, it came in. I thought it was great. I started wearing, I test run almost every single thing, unless for some reason it gets delayed. These days, sometimes production gets a little held up because of what's going on in the world. But when I can test run anything, I do. And the first time these pants came out, I wasn't happy with the way they were washing.
Ah, okay.
So I went back to the mill. I stopped making them. I went back to the mill, and it took another year before we brought them to. So actually, these were on the market. Then we pulled them. Then we brought them back. So probably they've really had 3 full years on the market. And we've sold as many of these as we have Flatter Fits.
Wow, and the texture, I mean, they feel so good on your skin.
It's got a crepe.
But it's, there's a beefiness to it, which is great. But good for this time of year, though, still breathable.
Oh, these are perfect. These are perfect. Now, in New York, I don't wear these in the winter. I feel they're too light for the winter. Mm-hmm. These are my spring, summer, fall go-tos. I live in these, and I live in them because I love the way they make me look. It's just that simple. I love the way they look. And I love the way they feel. And I truly do lay around the house. In fact, during the break, I was plopped down on the couch and was taking a little cat nap. And I just love these for their comfort, for how washable they are, how they breathe. These aren't two-way stretch. These are every-way stretch. So I put a lot of time and effort in getting this fabric right. This was not a fabric that some fabric, company brought to us and said, oh, look at this great fabric, make these. This is literally 2 years went into getting this fabric right, and we finally did it. And as I said, I feel like, these are sort of, I remember when I was a little girl in McDonald's would be like 10 million burgers sold, 11 million burgers sold. I feel like a heck of a lot of these sold because we've just sold thousands and thousands and thousands of them. And again, we've shipped these everywhere from Japan and Australia to the UK, Canada, here, Italy, and everywhere they go. They're a customer pick. People love them. So read the reviews. $73, you're looking at that and going, oh, Marla, really? Come on. Well, I will tell you, for a comparable pant on the market from a well-known designer, there is a similar pant that is $168, I believe.
Sure.
And the fabric doesn't give you quite as much coverage as ours. I used to buy them, but I would have to rebuy them every summer because they would stretch out, like the washing, the fibers would break down.
And then they just kind of lose.
It's normal it is normal, I will tell you, over time, depending on how much you wash things, fibers will break down over time a bit. But I have these now, I have black ones in my closet that must be 4 years old. And I'm still washing and washing and washing them. And I love the novelty colors. I want you to go on to hsn.com. We have this with the little front, with the little